Hello, and welcome to my TED Talk. So I'm here to talk about why we need human interaction. Now let me ask you this. Do you remember school, high school, middle school, school in general? What is it that everyone was doing or trying to do or accomplish? Think about it for a minute. Now, I'm not talking about trying to get a boyfriend or girlfriend. I'm talking about trying to find friendships. Long-term friendships, short-term friendships, group you would hang out with at lunch, recess, either way. So, when you were doing that, is that all you... Think about it. Back in the day, several centuries ago, several centuries ago, we socialized with each other, not to have friends, but to survive. We needed each other to hunt game, fight predators, gather berries, roots, vegetables, things to survive, stay warm at night. We needed to build huts for each other and to know the seasons. But nowadays, it's obviously not like that. We live in modern societies with tall buildings, artificial heating, light, warmth, all that. And we use our cell phones. We make friends nowadays to stay in the loop on what's current on social media with technology. But that's the problem. We're too focused on social media and technology. We get caught up in it all. We think that's all there is in life, not a friendship to have someone to talk to and have a good conversation with. You want to either text them, Skype them, what's the Apple one? FaceTime them. And this is, we thought it was what was connecting us with one another, but it really isn't. It's disconnecting us. In our society, we're so focused on our wants, things we want, not things we need, like clothes, shoes, purses, the new technology. This is called the hedonic treadmill. It's when you want stuff all the time to fill a void of happiness, but it's not really doing that. It's making you unhappy. When you get on the hedonic treadmill, you know that feeling you get when you get a brand new toy, a brand new device, something new, and you're so excited and you use it and you take care of it for a couple weeks. But after that, you kind of don't care about it anymore. You don't care if you drop it. You're not as upset if somebody does something to it. You just don't care anymore. This is your happiness fading fast. It's not real happiness. That's long term. It's an empty happiness. Over the past 50 years, our wealth has doubled. Over the past 50 years, our wealth has more than doubled. We now have bigger homes, more cars, more expensive things. Yet, our happiness has stayed stagnant. We are no happier than we were 50 years ago. Why do you think this is? Why? We got more stuff, we got more things, why aren't we happier? Well, it's because things don't really matter to us. That's not what it's been about this entire time. The happiness pie chart. Circumstances. This is only 10%. The things you own, the things you have, the wealth you accumulate, only 10%. But 50% of that is genetics. When you are born with a set amount of happiness that you will have throughout your entire life. This is called your happiness set point. Let's say you get into a car accident and your car is broken. You know, you're sad about it because you're like, I can't do anything, I can't get it fixed now because I don't have the money to do it. But you're only unhappy for a short amount of time. You return to your genetic set point, your happiness set point. Let's say something good happens to you. You got a raise at work, and now you're going to get more money for, a while. But that happiness also returns to a set point. Your internal activity. This accounts for 40%. This is the personal choices you make, like what you're going to eat, who you're going to hang out with, the choices you do. Are you going to exercise today? Are you going to not? These are simple things you can do every day to make you happy. You can change up something you do every day. Instead of going the same route you go to school, you can choose a different one. It's a small change, but it makes you happy in the long run. It does make a difference. You may not think so, but it does. And if you want to do other things that make you happy, you could volunteer for the community, you could recycle, pick up trash, volunteer. Do something for somebody else instead of for yourself to make something else happen. The things that really make us happy: family, friends, hanging out, recycling, sports. Sports is actually one of the best ways to be happy besides having close friendships and close family. When you have a close family, it gives you a feeling of being loved and belonging somewhere. So it's internal. This is long term. When you exercise, it releases chemicals in your brain that makes you feel good because you know you're doing something good for your body. You're improving your physical appearance. You're building muscle, losing weight. It's just a lot more positive. This is the video.
Did you know the average person spends 4 years of his life looking down at his cell phone? Kind of ironic, ain't it? How these touch screens can make us lose touch. But it's no wonder in a world filled with iMacs, iPads, and iPhones, so many eyes, so many selfies, not enough us's and we's. See, technology.
We spend so much time on our devices. You could be walking down the street, and what are you doing? Staring at your phone, looking down, not paying attention to where you're going. Everybody does this. Everyone is so distracted by technology, they don't care what's going on around. They can miss so many important things. They don't look around them to see the beauty of the sunset or sunrise, the stars in the sky, the moon. They're too busy looking at their touch screens. This is disconnecting us. What I would like each and every one of you to do at the end of this TED Talk, when you go home, maybe once a week or something, I would like you to take at least an hour a day to put down your technology. Turn it off. Just walk away. Go outside and spend some time with your family. Have a picnic. Go out to eat. Just something, like just put it down. Technology is not that important. The call you're getting, the text you're getting, just to say what's up, it's not important. Just take some time out of your day and disconnect. I would like to end it with this quote from the 14th Dalai Lama. My real guru, to teach me the value of compassion, is my mother. The first act after birth is relying on mother and sucking milk. At that time, you have no idea who that person is. The mother side also. Tremendous sense of care, affection, compassion. So the bond and closeness between mother and child is not by law, not by religious teaching, but by nature. Compassion from birth is in our blood. It is there not only at the beginning of your life, not at the beginning, but your whole life. You have compassion for other human beings, not just the things you have, not for the technology in your hands. You care more about the technology than the people around you, and you need to stop. Like, this is really important, to have compassion for one another, to connect, to reconnect with each other. It's what makes us human. Thank you.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So about 8:30.